Well, howdy prospectors, Mike Vendetta here with another Paydirt review. This one's from Acrossthepondpaydirt.com, and we got Grant-Fronteer. This is a collaboration with Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting and Heidi and Conan Prospecting over in Colorado, and this is some of the concentrates from their trip over in Colorado. So I can't wait to get into this bag. Looks like we got a 1/4 gram minimum here, so let's get it wet. We're going to classify this out a couple times and see what we've got inside. Alrighty, so we've got a 30 mesh classifier, so we'll do plus and minus 30 mesh. The bag weighs, guaranteed weighs 6 ounces. It actually weighs 8.5 ounces. We got a lot more cons in there, which is good. And we're gonna get it classified down. We'll rip the top off. I like those space bags. Those are really cool. And these ones are a little bit like more blue. I have a few Paydirt bags that are like this as well. Seen some mica and quartz looking stuff, a bunch of rough looking material. First I wasn't sure if this classification was going to be enough, but I think it's going to be perfect for what we're doing. Emptied out. This bag cost $33 on the website. And it has a guaranteed 1/4 gram of gold. In the Ortiz float, we're going to have minus 30 mesh. And in this gold catcher over here, we're going to have plus 30 mesh material. Alright, that's good enough for me. This is really cool looking stuff. Reminds me a lot of Arizona looking material. Plus 30. As you can see here, let me zoom in there for you. Lots of quartz looking material. See the little schistic pieces of you know, it looks like some sort of calcite with mica inside or something like that. It crushes up easily. But it's an interesting looking material. Maybe with a little bit of galena up there in Colorado. Do we see any gold? Lots of quartz pieces in there. I don't know. Oh, yep, there's gold right there. Nice bright pieces. Can you make those out right there? Yep. Oops, I'm dripping a little bit of water. And then this is a minus 30. All the fine stuff's in there. So let's get it wet and pan it out. See what we got for gold. All right, we're gonna start with some of this plus 30 material. Get a picture there. There we go. Oops. Oops. Okay. Don't see anything yet. Go ahead and dump the rest of this in there. Of the plus 30 material. We've seen a couple pieces of gold. So far it's been pretty clean, but these are cons from a trip, so you know they've collected these from a prospecting trip with some local YouTubers, which is awesome. Love it when we get together and go out and look for gold together. Been wanting to take a trip up to Colorado and do a little dredging, but this winter coming up here is probably going to be a little too cold for that. So maybe next spring or summer we can figure something out. There's some nice chunky pieces coming in here. That is nice gold right there. Got like 5 pieces. Is this piece 2? Oh, 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are all pieces of gold right there. Some nice gold. You boys are being silly. Yep, there's all that gold, so we'll get it snuffed up. That's a piece of wood, boys. It doesn't turn on.
No, the howling thing.
Oh, it's turned off for the year. Halloween's over. Alrighty. It's 6 nice little pieces. Let's look at this little black piece to make sure it's not a piece of gold here. There's like a little red garnet there. That's pretty cool. Can you see that? Yep. And then I don't think that's a piece of gold. It's heavy. But yeah, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving too much. So that's the first batch. Let's get into the rest of the material. All right, so let's get this minus 30 mesh down in here. We'll rinse this pan out too. Make sure we didn't miss any of the fine gold. Got a bunch of more Paydirt to go through this month, so we're gonna be posting these within a few days of each other, probably 3 or 4 days of each other. Knock them out. We'll do the silver bags together. The Stellanius, I believe we have one. There's a bag that says like it's the Wolverine one. I think it says, not for the faint of heart. Save that one for the end. Got our butts kicked on the exotic sands one. That one was rough and tough, man. Spent about a week going through that dirt. Said definitely a fun challenge. Don't mind the bag at all. Couldn't get all the gold that we were trying to find it, but like I said, I'm not upset about it or anything like that. You know, not a big deal. Got the tailings that I'll keep here, but what, you know, a gram, 0.1 or a little more than 0.1 grams of gold is a lot of gold to, you know, not see. So yeah, maybe I'm just a shitty painter, whatever. We'll flip this back and see if we can see any gold yet. See a little bit of heavies. There's a little bit of gold, flower gold right there. See a couple little tiny little pieces. Let's see if I can count the pieces. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 little tiny little flower pieces. Right in there. Alright. We'll finish bringing this dirt up here. Uh-oh. Boys are ornery today. Got a bunch of ultra fines. There we go. All right there. Nice and clean. Gotta be some of the smallest gold I've ever seen. It's crazy. All right. Get some more dirt in here. That's starting to get the water a little bit cloudy now. See some micas in there. Lots of floating, shiny micas. Get all these blonde sands washed off. Next we see some heavies. this thing washing here. Other side of the pan. All those really nice fine light sands washing off real easy. Then there's some nice heavy black sand right underneath. Uh-oh. Little Nugget's awake. It's time to go to the park. Got a little bit more dirt to do. I'll try to get this done here. Not rush through it by any means. Because we know we're dealing with some tough stuff here. Those ultra fine golds. Wow, that's starting to look pretty cool. Pretty cool. You guys might not have been able to even see that yet. Here, let me work this back in here. Starting to show. Here, let me suck up what I see. Kind of sneaking past. Uh-oh. Trouble, trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm trying to save y'all from hearing the boys being in trouble here. Oh boy. Oh wow, look at that. Little showing gold up there. It's so fine, man. Getting smoked. All right, let's There's the rest of that right there, just a couple little specks. That's all she wrote there. All right, we've got one more batch to go through. Let's dump it out. Get this, make sure I get all this out of the pan. Empty. Ooh, nice and mica filled. Muddy mud. So far this dirt's been pretty fun. Definitely a challenge. It's very reminiscent of what I've used to panning. Not as far as black sands go, just as far as the material, like how, you know, how it comes off in the pan. Most Arizona black sand's pretty coarse. This is pretty fine. But it's got lots of mica, some other minerals in there, and looks like some garnets as well. So it's definitely a challenging, nice little bag. So some nice gold in the plus 30. We've seen a lot of really fine gold here in the minus 30. Now we're getting to all the black sands, so we will pan it back and start sucking it up. Do a few passes here. Get your first look at all this stuff first, real quick. Wow, it's so much fine gold up in there. It looks so loaded. Look at that. Look at all that. Can you see that? Is that clear on the camera? I think so. All that dusty stuff up in that top back there. There we go. What was that, the birds? Did they? Yeah. Nuh-uh. I didn't put them in there. Oh, is on the cage?
Yeah, I mean, Lucy and Drake got inside.
That's crazy. Do we need to do that pickup still?
What?
Do we still need to do the pickup for the birds?
Sandwiches to take to the park, and then we should go.
Yeah, I'm ready. That was a lie. Almost ready though. This bag's definitely a challenge, but it's actually kind of a lot of fun, I'd say. So far so good. 8 ounces, got more than we were guaranteed for the weight of the bag. Really interesting looking rocks. Some garnets I see now, a lot of garnets. Super careful. Excuse me. Oh yeah, there is just, you know, the finest of the fines. Look at all that. Wow. Going real slow here, making sure we don't see any gold floating on top. Using the small super riffles here. I'm going real slow, taking our time. When we see any sort of gold or glimmer, we're flipping it back, collecting here down at the bottom, and trying to get rid of the black sands. Just go really slow, and we're gonna keep repeating this until we get, you know, most of this washed out. We'll do a snuffer dump and clean up a little bit more of the black sands because there's been some sucked up here, and then dry out the concentrates, the gold, and get a weight on it for you. Again, this is the Grant-Fronteer Heidi and Conan prospecting, Acrossthepondpaydirt.com. $33 bag, quarter-gram guaranteed minimum. And they teamed up with Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting on this prospecting trip and got some cons on some of their journey. So it's part of the giving thanks for Thanksgiving. You guys are a really big part of the community, so thanks so much. Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting up in Colorado, and Heidi and Conan are over there in Indiana. Did you go in? No? All right, we got more than enough. Just one piece there. More than enough. One atom of gold there. That'll do it. Let's dump the snuffer out and see what's left. All right, settle, settle, settle. Dump that bad boy out. Nothing left. Get some more water in here. Dump the rest of this out just in case we missed any. And we are completely empty. Like the sheriff when he shoots a gun. We'll get all this cleaned up, this black sand here. But let's get a little look at all this gold in the pan here. Get a nice little picture of this here. Like I said, we gotta get this finished, cleaned up here. But looking really nice. And we'll come with a weight and a review. Thanks. Alrighty, moment of truth. We have the Frontier bag from across the pond, 1/4 gram guaranteed. There's a tiny bit of black sands, but with this ultra fine, ooh, there's a good little slice. With this ultra fine gold, it's FUCK near impossible to get it completely clean all the way, just because it's like gold dust. But there we go, 0.267. Well over our guaranteed amount. That's what we're looking for. We'll get back to you after our full review on what we thought about this bag. Look at all that nice gold. All right, well, there you have it. That was a fun bag. Grant-Fronteer, Heidi and Conan prospecting, 1/4 gram minimum. We got well over that. Tough bag. Lots of really, really fine gold, black sands. Quartz looking material. There were some nice pickers in there, at least 3 or 4 pickers in there that were really, they're, you know, smaller pickers, but I could pick them up out of the pan. And overall, it was a great bag. You know, not really worried about that other 2 bags. Like I said, I don't want to, I'm not trying to like spread hate or anything, but by any means, it's just, that was the bag not for me. I won't be trying it again, but otherwise, you know, this bag was a good challenge. It was a lot of fun. It kept me busy. And the gold was nice. So, we look forward to doing the rest of Heidi and Conan's prospecting bags, from Across the Pond Paydirts. And, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.